Hello and welcome to the ANZ Combined Racing League. I'm your host, Dark Racing 40, here as we're at the wonderful Zhuhai track in
China.
That is correct. With my host here, Jetto, in the comms box. We are here at China at the wonderful Zhuhai track. So we've had race one done. We've had a few disconnections and a few issues in the race in the wet. Whopper, who was in the lead and made a mistake in Logical Sport, who went from last to first, had a disconnect too. But those guys are back in the race now for race two here at Zhuhai. So, but this time it's all going to be all dry.
It's going to be a totally different race here for race two. Interesting to see who comes out on top. Hopefully we can keep all six in the lobby this time instead of me having 4 finishes. Try and get all 6 across the line.
That is correct, but hopefully wheel issues and things like that should be a thing of the past for tonight. So as we're watching the man who just snuck home with the race win in the wet there, is a weary night. We would have made a mistake at the 2 laps to go.
Said it was only just 2 laps to go. I believe he tried to keep his DRS open, wasn't it? I think he said he was going to keep his DRS open too long coming out of the corner, and that set him into a spin.
That's it. I thought he was trying to do some weight reduction, bro, and remove the front wing because he doesn't need it. So
But he was lucky to hold on.
That's it.
That's it. Totally different race here in the dries. It'll be interesting to see the times. Those two struggled in the wet.
That's it. Now we've got the 5-minute qualifying here, so it's a quick 5-minute dash. You don't have time to hang around. You don't have time to think of how you're going to do your setup. You've got to get there and start pounding laps out quickly, and hopefully you bang out a quick lap quickly. So far, quick mix, the fastest one for 1:39.
5 minutes are only going to. They may sneak in through
2.
It might only be 2. I reckon quick.
Out lap, 1 lap, maybe 2 flying laps.
Yeah.
As you can see, there's a group of 3 guys ahead of Weary Night. These guys might want to spread themselves out a bit because they might get some draft, some error wash from each other. That's Illogical Sport, Gear 3 Gaming and Whopper.
He goes a 120.6.
120, bang, out of the box straight away. He's not sitting around.
And Whopper makes a bit of a mistake there ahead of him, so slow him up for his second lap.
Yep, Weary Night's gone. Oh, Night Havoc's jumped up into second.
120.7.
Logical Sports picked up a bit of time now. He needs to pick up more time.
He's not going to find it, I don't think. That last lap was 3 seconds down.
Yeah,
he made a mistake at the start, but unfortunately, at Gear 3 Gaming, as you said, they should have possibly had a bit of space between them before the start of their qualifying laps, because it's definitely held him up.
They might be able to sneak. Yep, Logical Sports to Gear 3 Gaming go. I think Logical Sports going to... They might... Whoa, there goes Gear. Gone. Bangs the wall.
Whopper's second up in the first sector, second sector that is. That would put him in a 1.
2 seconds down overall, but he needs to pick up more time. I think, Illogical Sport, he's done. He's started. I'm going to do what I did in race 1, start from the back and get to the front. So Whopper's going to get another lap in. All these 4 guys who are on track now should get an extra lap in.
How much fuel has he got? He's got plenty of fuel through 28 litres.
Here comes Weary Night. Weary Night's coming down the front straight. Is he going to go faster?
Weary goes fastest. 120.5. She's close at the top.
I'm wondering if... Night Havoc goes top.
Oh. And he's called it straight away. He's like, thank you very much. Take that.
Oh, Whopper's up on his time too.
0.3 up.
Still needs one more time.
He's another 1.5 seconds at least.
Gear 3 Gaming, he's binned it as well. He's parked it. He's Weary Night.
Weary's next split.
Can he snag pole?
comes
see,
up
comes
to
up
the
to
end of
second
sector 2. Let's have a look at the split. He is
Oh, he's up one
just
tenth.
up. Oh, it's going to
Just
be
ahead of
close.
him.
It is going to
He's
be close.
just
Can
got
you
enough.
keep this up?
Yeah, if he keeps that up, he'll just finish a couple. Was it 0.0? Was it 200th of a thousand second? I
200th.
think that it is. We'll see what happens now if he picks up more time or drops it now.
Held his speed well coming out.
Paul.
He did? Oh,
Yeah,
he did.
Look at that. Not by
That is
much.
some good qualifying. Look at that. First to fourth. We're in takes pole for race number 2, followed by Night Havoc and Whopper, V3 Gaming, Quick Mick, and a Logical Sports. Logical Sports starting in 6th. Can he come back to leading the race after first lap like he did in race 1?
That's it. So, all right, we'll give these guys a bit more seconds of a breather. Yep, that's enough. Let's go racing. So the sun is shining, the flags are blowing, the cars are ready in, the drivers are peeing their pants because they can't have a toilet break. And the game is sinking. We're getting ready here for race 2 at Zhuhai. Lights are blanking, revs are building, cars are going.
More away.
Oh, and
Logical
that's a
again.
Logical Sport. Look at
He's
that.
up to
He's
4th.
just littered around gear. He's up to 4th now. And Quick Mick,
Into the first corner, 2 wide.
Whopper and Night Havoc haven't grabbed it. The Logical Sport, he's running a bit wide there.
Everyone is through safely. Turn 1.
Turn 1 through safely. There were no Tail coming into the turn 2 complex. Hard on the brakes. Oh, Night Havoc and Logical Sport getting into it. Let's see if Logical Sport make a chance down here. Oh, they've gone wide. Oh, Whopper had a bit of a lock-up trying to get in the back of Weary Night.
He's gone wide. He's down to 5th now.
That's it. Oh, Whopper
Oh,
getting a bit
Weary
loose.
Night.
Weary Night getting a bit loose. Oh, Whopper's trying to make a move on the inside. That's not going to work there. Here comes the Logical Sport on his teammate.
Quick to the inside under braking. We go
Oh,
wide.
just locks up a bit. And get the move done. Now he's hunting down Weary Night. Night Havoc with such a great start has fallen back. Gear 3 Gaming on the back of him.
Look at that. Logical Sport, 6th place. He's up to 2nd halfway through the first lap.
In the 2 laps of racing he's done, he has gained. Oh, Quick Mick's going to pit lane by the quick. Yes, he is too. Might have a drive-through penalty for a jump start there. No, he's got dry weather tyres on. So basically, Illogical Sport has jumped 11 spots in 2 races on 2 laps.
What a bad start. But unfortunately this time he's got Whopper hard on his tail, and Gear 3 Gaming is right on.
I think Quick Mick had a drive-through penalty there because he's just come through pit lane, didn't stop, he's in and out, so he might have just jump-started the race. So that's not what Quick Mick wants to see, but that's the way racing goes sometimes. Whoa!
Oh.
Whopper avoids his teammate from turning him around.
He was
Not having gets past.
Hard on
Here
his
comes
tail
Gear 3
after
Gaming,
braking.
he's
I
got
think
past.
he's got a bit of walk.
Oh, he's trying to hanging around the outside there. He does. That gives him the line for the inside for the next corner. No, Gear 3 Gaming's got the move done.
See how long Gear can keep him behind him, because Whopper is looking quick. He got caught up there behind his teammate.
But all this fighting between these drivers may be good for us, but they're just letting Weary Night just start to scamper away now. He's got to a 3-second lead on lap 3. These guys sort of need to settle down and just go, alright, time to play follow the leader, drag back the leader, and see if they can get in the back of him first before they start arguing amongst each other.
Oh, his gear runs wide.
Gaming runs a bit wide. It's a 17 laps race, Lloydie. That's how long they're doing tonight. Both race 1 and race 2, so this race should technically be a bit quicker on time and shorter.
Whopper is hard on the tail there at Gear 3 Gaming. So Gear 2 races in a row with someone right behind him. Not the least relaxing Sunday drive here for Gear.
No. Hopefully Gear can keep it up. Oh, Whopper runs wide again. Not having all on the back of the Logical Sport.
It's been consistent.
Might take not having
first race.
Yeah, he might take a couple of laps to settle in, and then he starts piling on the speed. He got stuck behind Gear for too long. Oh, runs a bit wide. Got stuck behind Gear for too long and couldn't quite drag back Weary Night. So if he's going to try and drag back Weary Night, he's got to make this move as fast as he can. He can't sit behind Logical Sports for too long. Even though their lap times are all really close to each other. Gear 3 Gaming being the fastest one that last lap. 22.6, 22.7, 22.2, 22.19. Whopper for 23 and Quick Mick with a 29. They are not chips tonight, Lloydie. They are actually original fried noodles, my man. That's what is on the dinner for tonight in the comms box.
Fried noodle. What flavour are we on to?
The original.
Original fried noodle.
That's it. The ones you use to make chocolate spiders with.
Noodles in
It's
chocolate spiders?
Yes, have you not had a chocolate spider?
I have not heard that one before. That's the first.
Okay, well, we must. Whoa! Logical Sport get a bit of a wiggle on. These guys all squabbling over each other. Look at the gap. Weary Night's pulled out. He's up to almost 4.5 seconds now. Well, Night Havoc's all on the back of Logical Sport. If he's close enough, he might be able to make a move down turn 1 here. As everyone runs by that corner.
It's the closest I think I've seen 4 cars in this whole series so far. A little bit more entertaining.
Logical Sport goes defensive. Gear 3 Gaming goes dirt track. Lloydie says, wow. I'm assuming that means that he's... Well, Whopper, will he make the move down the inside? Not quite. It needs to be a fraction bit close, I reckon. Oh, Logical Sport is going to be a bit slow on the exit there. Night Havoc's all on the backside of him. Is he going to make the move? Is he going to make the move? He's thinking about it. No, not quite.
Oh. The cut length between the 4 of them.
That's it. Those Whopper goes off track again.
Whopper goes wide. Pushing hard.
These guys are pushing hard. Weary Night is just starting to run away now. These guys are all battling and holding each other up.
But he's pulled out a second in the last 3 corners.
That's it. His lap time was 2 seconds a second. Oh, Whopper was about the same lap. It was quicker than the previous lap, actually. I didn't realise that. 121.4. Weary Night's in the 22s. Well, these guys in the 23s. Yep.
Could have been saying all along, Whopper has definitely been...
Night Havoc trying to make a move around the outside. That's Bravey. Oh, he's trying.
Oh!
He's trying. Can he get on the power early enough? Can he do it? No, he's gone wide. Couldn't quite make it there. That's very brave, trying to make a move around the outside there. If he could have got down on the power earlier, he could have driven around the outside.
Great racing, 4 people all within a second of each other. It makes for a great entertaining race.
That's it so far. Weary Night, he's down the lead. He's just gone. We can say sayonara to him unless he makes another mistake somehow. But this is where all the action is. Logical Sport trying to pull away from these other 3 guys. Whopper's all over the back of Gear 3 Gaming. Oh, gear goes
Oh.
defensive right at the last minute. You don't want to be doing that. That's how you cause crashes. As we now go on board of Whopper here. Oh, there we go. Gears run wide. This is going to give them the chance.
Space.
And there's that pit crew. They're still in pit lane. They're still on the front straight again.
He's made it stick. Whoa!
That's it now. Whoa.
Sports is in the wall.
Gone the power too early and looped it. That releases weird Night Havoc now. Whoa, Night Havoc very slow there. Oh, well, where did Gear come from that corner?
He took that well. He gave it a lot of time.
He came flying up in that corner. I wonder if he could cut
Did
the
he cut the corner?
there.
He's got. Yeah, he does have a mark next to his name there. Does he have a?
Oh no! They've gone around.
Oh, and the spoiler has gone flying.
Gear game is like, thank you very much, boys. Oh, we'll take second. And there goes the Electrical Sport around Night Havoc. And once again, Electrical Sport's slowing it in. And once again, now this battle can resume. Night Havoc on Electrical Sport. Whopper's
unfortunate.
Got past Gear.
Was definitely the quickest of the two. And got past Gear, putting the pressure on car in front. And unfortunately, Night Havoc's had a bit of a spin and just taken him out.
Yep, got on the floor just a fraction bit too early, or a bit too hard, and the car didn't want to grip up and it just lit up. So Gear 3 Game is now, it's like, thank you very much, boys. So now those guys can now squabble over third.
You watch
all that work that Whop.
He's 2 seconds behind the pace, or he'll be back on this two within the next lap and a half.
Like all that hard work Whopper did trying to get past Gear, it's just gone down to nothing. Not only has Gear got past him, so has 2 other cars now.
We better jump up the road a little bit and have a look at our leader. Running a race by himself tonight. He's out to 8 seconds lead on the pack behind, which has been wobbling for the last 3 laps, which has just allowed him to get comfortably out in front.
That's it. Our current race win case can't speak English tonight. Race 1 winner and championship leader Weary Knight out in the lead, where he's been for most of this series, been out the front.
Well, it looks like.
Whoa, here we go.
Electrical Sports.
And
Night Havoc.
Night Havoc's got past him now. So
and
he's
look at
made
that.
the move.
There's Whopper, not too far behind.
No, he's got the more of the he's got the cleanest of the clean air.
Let's gear up the road.
These 3 guys just want to squabble more, and Gear's starting to pull away from them now. Oh, Logical Sport trying to make a move down the inside of Night Havoc. Oh, just about thought about. Oh, Gear's
Gear into the corner.
Gear's dropped it.
That is in the exact same place that Logical.
And Whopper, where's Whopper?
Whopper
must have past it. Whopper's spun.
Did Whopper hit him?
No, Whopper's spun in sympathy. He's gone here. I'll play a few Gear. And again.
And Gear again. Close to that.
Whopper cannot get past Gear 3 Game. Anytime he gets near it or gets past it, something's happening to him right now. That just shows the intensity of these guys, how hard they are pushing. They are
might have
really
put him off a little bit
hard.
though. Seeing Gear's car facing backward the turn 1 might put him off just enough to cause a mistake as well.
That's it. So we've had Gear in second, we've had Illogical Sport in second, now Night Havoc in second. Was Whopper in second at any stage in this race? I think he was.
Yes, it was. It was or was that race 1?
No, race 1 he was in second.
No, race 1 the 2.
He might have been there.
Tomato,
No, he might have been second at the. Oh.
He might have been second at the start. Did he start second on the grid?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So Weary Knight's just been gifted time. These guys just squabbling, making mistakes. They've just
Out to 12 seconds now.
Yep, just giving him like, here, take the gap, make it bigger. We don't want to race against you. You're no fun. So Night Havoc has now got the gap. Oh, he's gone deep there. It's got a gap over Logical Sport, but not much though. 13 seconds behind Very Night.
At a second between second and third, and then you've got another 4 seconds back to gear. And poor old Whopper has dropped another 5 seconds again.
Not having any luck tonight. Poor old Whopper unfortunately had a technical issue in the race one, and is now having I can't get past through gear 3 gaming issue tonight.
Yes, he's been definitely quick. You look at his lap times when he's got some clear air. He's definitely been one of the quickest on track.
Yep. That's it. We've got the leader should be coming across the line any second now. There he goes, 22 there. So we've got 6 laps remaining basically.
Quick Mick
with a bit
not
of damage.
Really having a night of it.
No, he's supposed to be consistent. 123 is his last lap. Bit of damage to his car. I think he had the jump start, but he's still running. He's still going. You can see a few marks on the bodywork there. So, as these cars are not the easiest to drive, to try and get your head around them, to drive them fast. You can drive them comfortably, but to drive them fast, it's quite another thing. Gear 3 game was fastest in the last lap of a 22.4. Then Weary Night, then Whopper. So 23.9, he's in the 23. He's not backing up. He's not so slow, but he's just hanging in there.
It's that drive-through penalty for the start. That's basically been those 37 seconds that he's down, I think.
Yeah, most of it, and I believe a spin or two that's cost him a bit of time, but
yeah.
You got to keep the car on the track, and that's the key thing this series in these cars. You just got to keep running laps, and the more you do it, the more confidence you'll get. He just locks up a brake coming into the corner here.
Gap slowly starting to come down between Gear 3 Gaming and Logical. He's slowly pitching.
Yep. There's Whopper in the background there. Maybe Logical's tyres aren't burnt right now, this late half the stint.
Yeah, look at that.
Maybe he's burnt them up too much.
Second and a half quicker Logical in that last lap.
Yeah, Logical made some mistake there. Whoa, bit of a wiggle there from Gear 3 Gaming. Let's see what Whopper did. Whopper was a 22.5, so...
25. Fastest on track.
Yep, that's it. Well, it was Gear 3 Gaming goes deep.
I think Gear's gone wide on that corner 90% of race 1 and race 2, I think. It doesn't seem to slow them down too much going across through there. It doesn't seem to get a slow down or really lose a bit of time.
No, but it's not helping him gain time either, so... Maybe we should do a lap on top of the legendary Gear 3 Gaming. And as we're going to do a lap of Zhuhai with Gear 3 Gaming, sponsored by Doritos and Mountain Dew.
Definitely starting to close in the gap of Logical Sports, though, as you can see. Oh,
that's it.
Massive amounts there in that final turn.
Yeah, Logical's car is not happy by the look of it.
The pit crew have left their sign up on the track again.
Whoa, he's gone deep. Logical's giving him the room. Whoa, he's got the wiggle, and bang, there goes Gear. Logical gave him the room on the outside the corner to make sure it wasn't going to touch. His Gear locks it up. This Gear 3 game is now jumped up into third place now. Then runs wide. Night Havoc's actually I didn't realise that Night Havoc's pulled away from these guys. Look at that car.
Yeah, 5 second lead.
Look at the lap time between him and Weary Night. It's like almost a second difference. Like literally almost exactly a second and 1/10 of a second difference. That is pretty, close. It'd be funny if Gear could do a 24.664 then. Oh, Gear runs wide. Oh, Logical Sport even runs wide.
Logical's gone real wide. That's going to put Whopper right back on the back of him, I reckon.
Yeah, there's Whopper there. I think Whopper had an instant that's a bit tight in the corner. Yeah, I think Illogical's just struggling with the car now. Doesn't want to turn. I think he's used up his front tyres too much.
I'd have it goes the quickest in gear, quickest on track at the moment. Oh no, sorry, I like gears a second slow. Not having 122.1.
Yeah, so not having he's quick. I think he's just suffering from slightly bad starts, and that's just hampering him. If he can get away to a good start and have a good qualifying position, he can actually probably pull away from
His race
just getting hampered up.
Definitely been a lot more consistent than everyone else. Everyone else, I guess, apart from Weary Knight, who hasn't really put a foot wrong this lap or this race.
No, as we're on lap 14 now, or 17. There's Illogical Sport and Whopper all battling. They're super tight now too.
2.5 seconds.
There's the two Tomatoes are now pretty much nose to tail. Whopper with the fastest lap that lap then, 21.6.
And the Logicals, yeah, 23.1. And he makes
Yeah,
it
I think
start
the
there.
Logicals.
Now Whopper.
I think he's just struggling with his car now. Just either he's used up the front tyres a bit too much now, or as the fuels come off.
Oh, he pushed he's got the place to really push.
Or the fuels come off the car and it's upset the balance of the Illogical's car. It was quicker at the start when it's full of fuel, but now that the fuels come off, it's just become a bit more twitchier.
It's under braking and he's losing a lot of his time from what I can see too.
Yeah, he might be just locking up.
Catching a lot.
He might be just locking up and not being able to stop as hard as he would like.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, it's a wiggly car. It's the initial on power that's his downfall.
Ruby Knight's out to a 16 lead, but then...
Do you know what I just realised? I just looked at the engine temp for Whopper's car. That's at 120 degrees. That is a hot engine.
It is, but like I said, during practice and qualifying, it was running 120,
here we go.
120.
Oh, there's a bit of a... Illogical Sport lights up the tyres, gets a bit of a wiggle on. Whopper can't make a move on it. There's the two teammates here. There's another
push him by, that's going to give him an opportunity. Up the inside.
Illogical Sport's backed out of that one. He's let him go. Whopper's now moved up into fourth.
He's had an absolute up and down race for a Whopper, starting from first line of the grid to second place, dropped all the way down. Oh, and he didn't quite get down to sixth, but then he was a fair way behind. He's managed to push his way back through.
Not having made a mistake somewhere, because he was only 13 seconds behind Weary Knight, and now it's down to 17 seconds. He's had an incident somewhere, I reckon. I think he's had a wiggle.
Only a little, yeah, maybe a couple of... and he lost 2 seconds. It was after about 13, 14 seconds. I think he had 7 seconds of meter, so he might have had a little wiggle.
That's it.
Wiggle.
So we should wiggle. Now it's come to the final lap. Weary Knight having gear for the game in Whopper, Illogical Sport, and Quick MIP. I just need a quick nip now. Whopper's gone! No! He hits the wall, he does a perfect 360 again, gets going. All that work to get past the Illogical Sport, gone.
That's like a third or fourth car this race itself. They've all lost it there on turn one. Are they leaving the DRS open too long? The braking.
No, I think the corner is because it's a tight corner and you want to get on the power as early as you can, and then just get on the power and just lighten up the rear tyres. As you can see here, Quick Mick, he's just starting his final lap. Here comes Rory Knight into the final corner at this wonderful track. Here comes Rory Knight.
And he
Bang,
takes
Rory
race
Knight.
2, so he's on
Look
the
at
double
that
again
lap time
tonight.
there at 120. At 120, he's decided to go, I'm going to show everyone up this final lap time. Here
Night
comes Night
Havoc's going to
Havoc
hold on
for...
for second, so it's been a good,
That's it.
good night for him. 2 races, 2 seconds.
That's it. As you can hear, our victory, as we can hear Rory Knight doing burnouts. Here comes Gear 3 Gaming.
And a logical and Whopper
And then
again.
here comes...
Whopper's not too far
Logical's backed
behind.
off. I was wondering if Logical's was going to give it back to Whopper, but he hasn't.
Not much between them.
No,
And it's donut time here in China.
that's it. I think we had a special guest here for this track to tell us where we are.
China, 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 take China, China.
That's it. That's where we are right now at the Zhuhai circuit. As Quick Mix coming to the final corner now.
Up the main straight and across the line. And that's all she wrote.
That is it.
So race 2 with the double tonight. Weary Knight takes race 2. And same again for Night Havoc. So 2 starts, 2 seconds. Year 3 Gaming makes the podium in 3rd. Logical Sports 4th. Unlucky with Whopper was quick all night. Down to 5th. And Quick Mick just never recovered from that drive-through penalty and finished up down in 6th.
That's it. So, thank you everyone for watching us. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook, which is ANZ Combined Racing League. Don't forget to check out the website, which is AUS/NZ Combined Racing League.weebly.com. You can also find us on Instagram, which is ANZCRL. We also have the YouTube channel, which is ANZ Combined Racing League. So if you want to come racing with us for iRacing on PC, Project Cast 2 on Xbox, come and find us there. And until next time, I'm your host, Dark Racing 40, and we'll see you next round.